Welcome to a special question and answer session with Dr. Rodrigo Rodriguez at BioCare Hospital and Wellness Center in Tijuana, Mexico. I am Lindsey Williams. For a free consultation, you heard me correctly. I know you don't get that in other parts of the world, but for a free consultation with a doctor at BioCare Hospital, call the toll-free number right into the hospital in Tijuana, Mexico, 800-262-0212. And when you call, ask for their 60-page booklet, which will be sent to you free of charge. Dr. Rodriguez, BioCare Hospital and Wellness Center, has become famous for putting cancer in remission. Years ago, when I came to BioCare the first time, people would come to me and say, 5 years ago I had cancer. I'm living a normal life today. It's in remission. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. And now I'm living a perfectly normal life. In fact, I was introduced to BioCare Hospital by an oil company executive who had lung and liver cancer. The doctors in Seattle, Washington had done everything they could do for him, and they said, go home, write your will and die. We've done everything we can for you. Today, 30 years later, that gentleman, I know him well, personal friend of mine, 30 years later, he's living a perfectly normal life with cancer in remission. He's in his 70s, and he's still flying his own airplane. Dr. Rodriguez, will you please explain to us what it means to put cancer in remission?
That's a very interesting question. And it is because I know it concerns many people. We get that question all the time. Because when you see a patient with cancer, your first objective is to arrest the growth of the cancer. We know that tumors grow, that tumors become very active, that there is a very important multiplication of cells, of cancer cells, that literally invade your body and can go to distant places. That's what we call a metastasis. And that hyperactivity of the cancer is what puts the body under a lot of pressure, because the tumor consumes a lot of nutrients, a lot of energy, a lot of everything. That's why you can see how people start going down and down and down, have no energy, feel lousy, they lose weight, everything, but the tumor grows. That's your first goal. You have to arrest that vibrancy, so to speak, of the cancer and that vitality of the cancer, in order for it to slow down first and then arrest its growth. Once you achieve that part, your next step is what we call remission. In other words, the cancer stops advancing altogether. It will do no harm anymore. It'll be there, but will be doing no harm whatsoever. And that gives you the chance to build up on other resources that are going to fight against the cancer and hopefully defeat it. That's what we call remission. When the cancer stops doing anything, it becomes biochemically inactive, so you have time to take a break, gather all your strength, and work on your immunity, on a lot of things of your body to be heading back against that cancer and finally defeat it.